Hello. How are you doing at this moment? Very excellent. Well, there are many different ways of explaining addiction. Let's take an example of liquid. Let's lay the foundation that every single liquid, when you break it down, has water in it. So everything is interchangeable. When you consume liquid, whatever it is, you are doing a transfusion. And so, depending on the liquid that you're ingesting, you're doing a transfusion towards that liquid more. Because yes, regardless of how you break it down, or if you break it down, everything has water in it. But what is that percentage of water that's in the liquid that you're consuming, that you're utilizing? So that in of itself has the working room of, with the transfusion of taking water from your body and replacing it with that liquid. But how does that answer, or how does that really state of how addiction is to me? Well, if you take it to the extent of you always are only drinking that liquid, or you're drinking that liquid more than others, that is what your body is running on. That liquid of whatever type it is that you're utilizing, your body is running on that. Now it's able to function at whatever level that it is. It's functioning due to that everything is water based. But not to digress a little bit more, or re-echo, when you take it to that of going down to the cell level of, we would maybe not that far, but when you go ahead and you have that liquid that you're ingesting, and instead of it being a blood cell, it is now that liquid cell. So you begin to have your whole entire body formulate to that, where it's like you taking medication, or not taking medication, but you're taking an outside source and you're putting it in there. So now your body is dependent on that in a way. So that's semi my interpretation, or I guess at this moment, my interpretation of what addiction can be. Depending on what it is, yes, I used a liquid substance for this example, but depending on what it is, you can still break it down to it taking the function and replacing it, as from the standpoint of it being that you're taking an outer substance and you are ingesting it to a point that you're having your body work from that substance that you ingested like it was something natural that you never ingested in the first place. But you guys enjoy the rest of your life. Keep living the dream. And focus on what makes you happy. And accept and see the value in what's unjoyful, so you can go back and focus on what is joyful.